This is S3way, and make sure to check out my new music video, Not Them.
Now I'm getting money. You see how the table turned. Now you looking dummy. Says she wanna fuck me too. Homeboy texting her ain't funny. But I got a main thing. Feel it in the tummy. Just like we fucking on.
Active by night. Keep going crazy.
Welcome back to another episode of After Hours. I am Molly the Activist.
I'm Zay the Black.
And I'm S3way.
Awesome. So we're gonna get into more of some darker questioning here and there. But first, let's talk about the days that we're having. For me, it's been adventurous, but I'm tired. How's everybody else day going? You like, cool.
My days have been adventurous too. I just want you to know I was asleep in the car and they were trying to leave me with the ballet people.
That sounds bad, but
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
that's not how it went.
That's how it
How
goes.
about you, Steven?
I've seen too many crackheads and too many angry drivers on the road today, so I'm tired and ready to go to sleep.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That will do it.
Been up since 4:30. Been up since 4:30.
Nah, I've been up early. We woke up. What time did we wake up? 9. That's early for me. Yeah.
So with the crack of dawn, we heard the chickens.
Yeah, we literally heard a rooster crowing. That was weird. That was so weird. And
Where y'all stayed?
It was a suburban neighborhood.
Well, it's cool. A weird day for another weird question. Let's get into it. So, my first idea, I was thinking about this. I was like, what would I do if I just randomly woke up opposite sex? I was a man. I thought about it, and honestly, the first thing I'm gonna do is pee. And I get it. It's a lot of pressure. So, the first thing I'm gonna do is pee. The second thing is, y'all ready? I'm gonna do a helicopter dance, but
No.
with extremities. So,
What is up with women being enamored with having a dick? It isn't.
we have no extension.
It's a muscle. It's literally just a floppy
I want to know
muscle.
what it feels like to pee. I want to feel like to have your balls cold.
Conveniently.
Not good.
It's
I wanna know how
nothing
to feel like a beach
crazy.
dick. I really want to
We
know.
want the experience.
Right.
We want the whole experience.
So y'all say y'all don't experience being a girl?
If I was a
Like, playing
woman,
with you?
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I pray to God I don't spawn and it's my fucking time of the month because I'd cry. I would cry immediately.
That's true. You would cry.
And then I'm gonna be honest with you. The idea of being penetrated scares the hell out of me. So I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay to myself.
So you're gonna be a lesbian?
Sure, yeah, because that's what I'm. That's what.
too.
I will be
Or
a top.
bi.
I will be a top. I will be a top with a strap. I will be a dom. Whatever that's called.
You just had to go back.
Yeah. I just.
What you think?
Me? Yo, I don't know. I've always talked to my friends about being a girl. I said I told them I'd be a hoe. That was my main shit.
What's
Yeah.
up with you? I feel like that's what guys do.
I be
When
passing around
guys
so
want to
much.
be a girl, they want to
Yeah.
be a hoe.
Wait a
But
minute.
when they're the guy and they deal with a hoe, they got a problem with
So-
you.
so
I
then-
another question.
So, are you the guy that's gonna give it up to the gang, or are you the guy you're just like, nah, whoever else, but as long as you're not my friend? Because I got a couple friends that said they give it up to the gang, and I'm like, that's gross. You're gross. That's disgusting.
I don't know.
You can't choose who you like.
If my bag's up, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I always
This
said,
is-
I always said, if I was a girl, bro, I'd finesse and get my bag up. That's my main.
Y'all heard it.
Okay, that's fair. I go
That's
OnlyFans.
my main
If I
shit.
got like a 48-hour
They
period,
hate
I go
it.
OnlyFans. Yeah.
Exactly.
What about you?
If I was a guy, I would definitely, the first thing I would think of is find a girl and have sex with her. So I can feel like, I know how, they feel.
You gonna be fumbling.
yeah.
You better do a good. That's what I'm saying. You better do a good job.
No,
I'm gonna start off
And I'm
something easy.
gonna just be like, did you watch the episode of House? That's just me right now.
All right, well, wait a minute. What? Okay, well, wait a minute. What if you wake up and you're a guy, right? And you get it up and it don't go nowhere. What if it's small? Then what? You can't just fuck
Okay,
anything with that.
I can work with that.
First of all,
You can't work with 2 inches.
I can
It's
work
an
with
emotion,
it.
it's
Guys do it all the
emotion.
time.
So if you wake up and you got this in your pants, what you gonna do?
Motion ocean.
That's soft or hard?
hard.
Oh, I'm talking you on morning wood. You got this. The tip of my finger.
Somebody gonna love me.
Right. And I'm
Nah,
Yeah, that's true. You gotta look. That's the only way to stay with you. Okay, so we had fun. Now let's kind of get serious. This is my personality, y'all. I be like crazy and then calm 1 minute. All right, so now my next question. Cause I live with my boyfriend right now, and it's fun.
I don't like where this is going.
But like, what are your thoughts on moving in with your partner? Is there a specific time? Is there a feeling? Should you not do it till marriage?
That's why whenever they used to move in together, he always tells me no. So.
Really, it depends on the relationship.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a long distance relationship, so like that has to come to an end soon.
Yeah.
So like it's like
You don't. You wanted to. It don't.
No, but
you wanted to,
over
but it
time,
don't.
it's like-
coming off of college though, it kind of does.
Nah, it does.
Because
It does. It
It
does.
doesn't, but you wanted to. That's different.
Nah, I feel like it does. It does have to like extend to a different period.
Yeah,
it has
It
to.
does have to.
Because then you stick. Because then if y'all stay long distance, I mean, eventually, I told her like, when we get our like, let's say we both get our career started, where is the time for the relationship at that point? Because it's like I said, we're just both gonna be coming
That's
out of
a real
college.
conversation.
I mean, it is, but I'm just saying, because what if you think that's what y'all want and then y'all moving together, then it's like y'all really don't like each other.
That's fair. Because you don't really know somebody until you live with them. So that's valid. That is valid.
Honestly, I think we went through all the processes of like dating before we moved in together. Like we were at the same college with each other, so we were like seeing each other, and then I came home, and he was still at college for 2 years. So we were still having a long distance relationship for 2 years, which was very stressful. So I understand why at some point you do want that to come to an end. But then when we finally got back together physically, there was times when we did miss college, like the no pressure of paying bills, the no pressure of maintaining the whole household, because that pressure takes away from enjoying the relationship. We didn't have those pressures when we were in a relationship. We only had the pressure of, staying together.
Right.
But, I do feel like the time that y'all have right now apart in a long distance relationship is important, because like we got to really define ourselves separately. And now that we're together, it's just like either you're going to fit with me or you're not. And the lease is up in a year, so if we're not, then
Yeah, I feel
you got
that.
your time. Like,
Yeah.
it's your month to move out. But,
I mean, I feel that. I understand too, because I just know people personally be like, no, that's right, you should, because, living with somebody that's living on their own, it's like really a thing. But I'm just like, I kind of want my own space too, but I always live with people. So it doesn't bother me to live with somebody else. So it's like, I'm going to be used to it. I be wanting, the other day I was going to set somebody in my house on fire because it was irritating me. But it's just like, I live with people all my life, so it's like, live with somebody else is just another thing I'm going to have to deal with.
space is good.
I think the main thing is mostly people are just scared, because it's that what if like you start to live with them and you start to see qualities and things that you don't really like about them.
It is scary.
And then you're stuck in a lease, or you're stuck in like this contract of we got a place together, and now like what's the next outlook on life? Getting a house or buying a property or starting a family. Like I know it gets like very like easy in the beginning as far as just like we're spending time together, but it really comes serious when you're really living with that person. And it's like now I see every single one of your flaws, from when you wake up in the morning, every single problem, from because like I feel like sometimes guys, like when you text them or you're like contacting them, they'll just like disappear for a little bit, or like they'll just have their time to like deal with their things and then come back to you. But it's very, I don't know.
No.
Living with someone is very scary.
Yeah.
I think that's always scared me.
Every argument I get in, I'll be like, oh, okay, this might be the one where I have to start looking for other apartments.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Nah,
I'm playing. But it is like that.
gets
Sometimes when you get into a good argument, you're like, oh shit, this could break us up. Right there.
Yeah.
And, what actually am I gonna do? I've been messing with this person or vibing with this person for so long. Okay, I mean, I'm not against moving in with people, but to your point,
I always saw moving in with someone is just that like that will to fight for the relationship.
Sure.
It's like it's like that ending thing. Will you fight for it or will you not fight for it?
Honestly.
And it's like, is that person for you or are they not for you?
Yeah, and if they don't have it in them to do it by any means, you just wasting your time, low key. But I remember you asking me or talking to me about something.
Oh yeah. So all right.
Try to be quiet.
Nah, all right. I'm thinking here. So earlier we were in the car and checking into the hotel and everything. It came up again because we've talked about it on here. Who do y'all think gets more flack? Interracial couples or queer couples?
Definitely interracial.
Why are we both silent?
Because I was about to say I see the side of both. I'm gonna be honest. I see the side of both.
I see the side, but I think it's definitely interracial.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's queer because honestly, society's to the point now where it's actually geared. Yes, they can get married, but that's about it. Everything else geared towards them is geared so they don't succeed. Interracial couples, they can succeed.
Nah.
Interracial couples is literally society.
Crying about how a white man and a black woman, or a black man and a white woman together, they over there crying. Let's even think about as a black woman, because I do this too. So let's just say this. Sometimes you be looking like, even like when you see, okay, this comes on TikTok a lot. It's like white women on TikTok, they'll be like, just trying to, I don't want to say act black, because I don't know their background, but I'm gonna say it, act black, and then you see them, they're dating a black man, you're just like, why? But you see a white woman or a black woman, that's not your thought. Or a black man or white man, that's not your thought. You know they're interracial, but that's not your thought. They're still queer, but that's not your thought. Well, that's not my thought, at least. I don't know if that's your thought. That's not my thought.
I see. Can I say what I think you're saying? Just tell me when I'm wrong. I feel like when there's an interracial queer couple, it's maybe more accepted than a straight.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but they're still queer, so you still have to categorize them in the queer relationship
Or
part.
LGBT. Yeah.
So it's like, but nobody says nothing about that.
Well,
if it's a man and a woman, it's like,
I feel like we need. I'm still thinking, but I feel like you have experience in a half of this, and I think it could help someone as viewing.
I feel like being interracial and queer on top of it is just like in the society we are today. I don't think a lot of people will press you about it because I think it's becoming more of the normal, and it's just becoming more so. It's like you see a lot more about it, and you hear a lot more about it, so you can see more experiences, or you've grown up with people who are queer, or you've seen those type of relationships, so you can start to understand it more. Versus like when it was like when we're all younger or earlier in those times, you didn't really see too many people coming out, or you didn't see people expressing themselves or really finding understanding in themselves. So it's a really hard question.
I think really like my thought comes from probably just like the stages of life, because really like I'm thinking about it. To me, at least from what I've seen, interracial couples, y'all don't receive flack until y'all are married and there's a child on the way.
Yeah.
Queer couples, they receive ostracization the minute that they come out and, we're a lesbian couple, we are a trans couple, we are a gay couple. They receive that flack literally from the day that they are come out to, if they die, but if they adopt a child, it gets worse. But that's why I'm saying, to me, it's like I don't really see flack for interracial couples until there's a child involved.
No, I'm gonna point out something you said trans couples. I see and I'm gonna put them in their own little bubble.
Which is fair.
You have to. They get interracial, woman and woman, man and man. Transgender couple get the most hate because nobody understands it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have two women who turn into men and now they're dating, or you have a woman that's now a man and a man that's now a woman and now they're having a baby on the way. Like, so I feel like with that, well, I guess I don't know, because I feel like, well, I think it's both. Because even with Chinese and black women, or a black woman and Chinese man, people are gonna be like Chinese people gonna be like, why they're together? But I feel like
there's no question with this. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, all right, I've thought about this, y'all. It's the first time I'm quiet. I think because there's been such a push and a movement for the LGBT, people will be quick to say that an interracial relationship might have it harder, and there are definitely mountains for us all to climb. But I feel like we shouldn't get progression confused with like actual like healthy movement. People still have a lot of malice intent towards people that they don't understand, and it's strange to me that how much people mind their business. But I'm gonna put my vote in for the queer LGBT couples getting more flack.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
I think I would go for the same thing. Just because it comes back to that understanding. I don't think a lot of people understand it, and it's not really the norm. But interracial couples, like if we were talking about in terms of like 10, 20 years beforehand, it was very weird. It wasn't like even my grandmother, like interracial relationship with my grandfather, and they love each other to death, but they had to deal with so much flack from both sides of the family, because his family is looking like, oh, why are you dating a black woman? Yeah. And then my grandmother's side of the family is looking like, oh, you're just dating a white man to find more financial freedom in America, and like
with
that.
All that exposure with your family, do you feel like you have a more of a welcoming?
I think,
paved that way?
I think it's more welcoming and more understanding, because I've been in a school system as well that is primarily white. So I grown up with all these people. I understand these people, or like I get like the differences between my people. Like I've been to whatchamacallit. I think my grandmother and my mom like to put me into the church system as well, just to give me more of an experience with African American children or people who are a different race than me, because I've only grown up around like predominantly white males, white females, so it's like a different mix. And when I was always going to church, the only people you would see was just African American males and African American females, because it's up here in New York, and that's like predominantly the area and mostly the people that go to there. So whenever she even brought him to church, it was like, oh, you're dating a white man, or oh, you're dating this person. So like I've always heard it from them and being like, oh, this is the struggles, like this is actually reality. Like some people just don't understand the love that you have for some person, or like you're not really looking at race or color, you're just loving that person for what they do for you and what you do for them. And I think that's what people really forget about it. Like you can connect with anybody, or you can match with anybody, and at the end of the day, if you love someone and you're happy with someone, then like there's no other thing in the world that can really top that. So
if only it was really that simple. If only the world would let it be that simple.
Some people are weird in the world, bro. Some people will be just hating on you and targeting you because you choose to love someone else, or you choose to fuck with someone else. Yeah, it's your life at the end of the day. Yeah.
All I can say is don't let Dr. Umar find you, dog. That's it. That's it.
Yo, even with my friend Tristan, he always sends me Dr. Umar videos, and he's like, bro, Dr. Umar would hate you if he saw you, bro.
Yeah.
And like he target you, but those people more so for comedic purposes. I don't even. Like they don't even bother me, or anything really anybody says doesn't really bother me. Like I can love who I want to love, and at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna be at the end of the day, because I'm happy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I was about to ask you, do you have any advice for those who are, trying to pave their own way? Maybe they didn't have the same.
Yo, be happy. Yo, if you like. If you like a male, if you like a female, if you like an other, if you like anything on top of that, bro, love that person, and just hopefully they show you that love back, and then that's all you could really ask for.
He's spitting.
It's gonna be in the next song, y'all. It's gonna be called "Love Yourself."
I used to listen to that Macklemore song. What was that one? There was one that Macklemore that he made that was really about just the LGBT community, or a song that he geared towards more the LGBT.
Are you talking about that John? He was like in the 3rd grade. I thought that I was gay.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Oh.
I think it's a different one. That one was more of a corny song. I think.
Comment the name of the, if y'all know. Because I actually don't. I would love to listen to
Yeah.
good music.
Nah.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. I don't know. Macklemore is a weird artist.
He
He's
is.
like more geared
like
to. He's more geared towards that community. Or like, I don't know if he targets it more so, or they just fuck with him because of the songs.
No, he definitely targets them. He's
You think
corny
he's
as hell.
yeah?
He's
You
corny
think?
as hell. No, he definitely targets them.
Nah, I get that, yo.
All right, so I'm gonna throw another random question in there since we've been talking heavy, completely random. If let's say you was invisible for one day, what you doing? What you doing? Where you going? Who you messing with? Go ahead, 'cause I already got my answer.
Yo.
Did the audio pick that up?
It's okay.
I heard them. We know where we're gonna be. First I'm gonna play pranks on people. Then I'm gonna go everywhere where I couldn't get in. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna see what it's about for free.
I like that one.
Then I'm gonna probably steal something.
Well, that's true.
And I probably like in the day like pantsing people or
Oh
Take
no.
orders. Don't say pants on the ground.
I probably pants people in front of the cops so they could like be
Public
registered
indecency.
sex offenders or
Whoa.
some wild stuff like
You messing with people's lives.
yeah. Or
You
like
got the-
I'll break into someone's house and put like a weird message on the mirror so they can be
Yo.
like, oh my god, the place is haunted. Yeah, so I'll probably be like a menace to
You're a
society.
busybody.
I'm a busybody, yeah, for about 24 hours.
I'm
No
just.
sleep.
I get a full 24 hours.
Yeah, no
I'm
sleep.
just going to a concert. I was about to say I'm gonna be the invisible. I'm gonna put on a shirt on purpose just so people don't bump into me a whole lot.
Wow.
And I'm gonna just be like, yeah, I got in for free.
No,
yeah.
just go to a mosh pit and stay invisible and just knock people out.
I'm gonna just start
What's the
swinging.
problem?
Just-
What's the problem?
I'm gonna just start swinging in a mosh pit. I'm just,
Thank you.
just decking everybody.
They're not gonna see you. You can literally duck and dodge.
Weave. That's all you gonna hear. Weave.
What about you, C-Way?
Let's see. I like the stealing part. For certain items, I would definitely steal because they're overpriced now. They're way too
being
overpriced. But the main thing about that, can they see me if I'm like walking? Like
see
would
the
they
item?
would they see the item just
Yes.
walking out? Damn.
But
I gotta track. I gotta run then.
Yeah.
Because if they got a security guard or some shit, then I'm just holding a Prada bag or a Gucci bag and
You
I'm
gotta
just
hope-
running out the store.
You gotta hope he's spiritual because you just gotta be like, ooh, I'm gonna send you to hell. Ooh, and he'll leave you alone. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna send you to hell if you touch me.
Floating
Ooh.
Prada bag.
Smack him with it and go.
Yeah. Okay, what else?
Nah, steal and just fuck with my friends, yo.
Yeah, I
that
feel
would be
that.
so lit. That would be so
man.
lit. Seeing their reactions while I'm a ghost, just fucking with them, top tier.
I'm
tier
like-
I like
comedy
that one
right
too.
there.
I definitely want to mess with my family.
Actually, I know exactly what I would do. I'm gonna get on TV without being on TV. I'm gonna go to a Lil Uzi concert or just somebody big. I'm throwing them off stage straight like that. Straight like that. Throwing them off stage straight like that.
They're gonna be like, Megan Thee Stallion fell down randomly at the Louis concert.
Hey,
You're gonna
whatever.
be like ghost
Right.
summoning at Uzi's concert.
You're
You're gonna be headlined.
He looks small and compact. I'm gonna just lift him up as high as I can, shake him a little bit.
He's gonna be like, this is not play.
Yeah. just-
That's terrible. Wow.
Hey, that's on him.
Why
Go
little
ahead.
Uzi?
Cause he little. Anybody little. If you little, I mean, if I actually gotta push you, that's heinous. That's gonna hurt you. I just want to throw him a little bit.
I mean, the crowd is gonna catch him.
Maybe if I like get him by his like whatever belt he wearing and his shirt, if he still got it on, like the back of his neck.
You get the baby.
Oh yeah. He gonna try to fight it though. He look like he gonna try to bite me with his
You
strong
got-
ass chin.
You got some muscles, though. Being
He can-
short,
whatever.
that don't mean nothing. You can still fight.
Or you can just take it, like, choke him out with his chain.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
getting creative. And I'm not going to be a part of no slaughtering, no
you
charges,
just ain't gonna steal.
no accessories. But I have one more question for you before we run out of time. If music is one of your main hobbies, what other hobbies are you interested in? Oh, and marketing. What other ones are you interested in or that you do on your free time?
Not to sound like one of those 4X guys who be promoting their course. I love crypto. I like, yeah.
Oh.
I'm big into crypto, digital currency. I've been fucking with a lot of digital horse racing type vibes, type games. I've been doing a bunch of startups, a bunch of IDOs, just investing in shit like that. So that's most of my main shit. But yeah, music, I don't know. At one point, it was like that main thing, that main driving factor. But right now, I'm just trying to live. That's my main shit. I'm just trying to live.
Live your best life.
It is. So
You're 21, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's 25. Gonna be old.
It's beginning. It's beginning. Even my parents say it too. They were like I like talking to them too. Like even when I was younger, I would always be like, oh, I hate talking to my parents, or like I hate doing them. But a lot of the shit they were saying was real. A lot of the shit that now they were saying or beforehand, I get it now. Mm-hmm. I understand it. And like it's just different chapters of my life are opening up. So more to the future.
What's this chapter called?
This chapter right here. This is like this is the middle. This is the middle when life really starts. I feel like 2021 is that really understanding of life where you really want to just venture out and do your own stuff.
So instead of Malcolm in the middle, it's S3way in the middle.
Yeah, S3way in the middle
You
right
better
there.
than me, bro. You got a real calm outlook. I'm sitting here. I'm fighting for my life.
Don't
Every day, man. Just every day.
Is that the chapter of yours?
Yeah, just I'm fighting for my life right now.
Every day
Like,
I have to fight.
I feel bad because I still work at like a store in my town, basically 7-Eleven. I do the overnight shift from basically 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I see like people who do like the morning shifts or like people who work there are really always just like, yo, I hate work, or like I'm fighting to live, to survive and shit. And I'm still in that stage where it's like, oh, I'm just like working really to support myself or just buy new shoes or buy the new things, but then it just comes back down to reality, which is like where's the next step for that? Like once you remove all that support and you remove all that shit from the outside looking in, it's just yourself and just finding what you want to do. So.
And that's enough, honestly. You have all the tools. They don't give you the chair, but they'll give you the wood, the nails, and the hammer. You just gotta figure out how to build it. You'll be fine. That's what I think.
I know to run out of time. I have one question. What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign?
Say it again?
What's your
I didn't even hear it.
zodiac sign?
Zodiac sign? I'm a Virgo. People don't like the Virgos. People do not like the Virgos.
You said Aquarius.
Aries. That's why I asked.
I heard Aquarius. I'm an
Aquarius.
I got excited.
She's Aquarius.
Oh,
so you're talking about her.
I was
so,
I got excited though.
Wait a minute. So you're a Virgo.
Yeah, I'm a Virgo.
So you realize
That's why you so
Most
chill.
people don't like Virgos.
No, it's not even that.
Relax and even
Go watch the interview, right? If you on Lil Tecca don't go and make a song, bro, you realize he's a Virgo and he had a whole thing called Virgo World.
But
so you might as well.
the main thing is though, Virgos do not click well.
Really?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't
You
click
cannot put a
well. They
Virgo
hate.
together. They'll fight each other.
For any zodiac sign, they hate each other
Y'all
because
like
it's
baby
like
fish.
it's like the
Crazy.
same vibes, just trying to like
'cause
one
you
up
got
each other.
yeah,
It's like
Virgos
it's
are
too much. It's too much.
strange.
Virgos
The
don't like,
change.
too dominant. So you can't put.
Not the Virgo I was dating.
Her
It's a
Maya.
whole different.
Alright, on that note, we're good.
Yeah,
on the
actually you're right. I went about the shade. Let's cut right here.
What about you guys? Aquarius?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Scorpio.
Love
Cancer.
Scorpio. Cancer? Oh, that makes sense. That makes so much sense now. That makes so much sense.
Hey, man.
It's making.
Is anybody a Taurus here? Are you a Taurus?
No, that's an Aries.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gemini? Okay. Okay. Chill vibes. I like Geminis.
Says chill vibes.
Geminis, chill vibes. I personally vibe with Geminis. I like Geminis. Geminis and Tauruses, I really connect with.
I understand that. As friends, yes.
Yeah.
I could never date a Gemini. Not again. Oh, but I don't be liking these zodiacs. I can't. I need like a celestial being.
Sometimes
Or
a Gemini is going to shoot yourself in the head.
I think we're getting off track. Now we starting to talk about some relationships that we want to fight, but it's okay. But I'm gonna wrap up here unless anybody else have any more questions or deep heart wrenching.
He going crazy.
All right. This is Maya, the activist.
I'm Simone.
Say the block.
I'm S3way, and if you're a Taurus, you're lit. but shout out all of the other sides.
Thank you for tuning in. Please come back for the next episode. We'll see you